Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gio and here we talk about travel. Now every travel video, including my own, seems to focus on all the things you need to buy. You know, all the gadgets and accessories that are going to make travel just a little bit easier. But then you have all these things and, Amazon's, Bezos. What if we flipped it on its head and put the focus on things you don't need to buy? More doing, less consuming. When we own fewer possessions, we are actually able to put our resources into things that really matter, like hugs. In this video, I'll talk about 5 things that experienced travelers choose not to bring, and 5 alternative items that you can buy for a lot cheaper to save you some money. In order to understand the importance of why we overconsume, let's talk about the Diderot effect. An introduction of a new possession to someone will often lead to a spiraling of consumption. Have you ever checked out on Amazon with just one thing in your cart? When you buy a pair of new shoes, then you need a new outfit. When you buy a new phone, you need to upgrade your charger. These examples are all around us. Have you ever walked into Target and walked out with one thing? Karen, I dare you. Now, in order to not buy Bluetooth laser portable keyboards, we need to break this habit. And we can do that by being organized and buying with intentions, not emotions. If you're enjoying these travel tips, it would be absolutely amazing if you hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much. Number 1, plain gadgets. We have a side sleeping neck pillow, a blow up front facing lean forward neck pillow, and a hammock footrest. You also have an array of travel blankets and pillows. You know they're for travel because of the airplane that is embroidered on them. These items usually provide little to no comfort on a 2 to 4 hour flight. The airline will provide you with pillows and blankets if you need them. If you are going to invest in a $65 side sleeping neck pillow, don't make the first time you take it out on the plane. Maybe test it out at your house. Spend the night in it, sleeping in a chair. See if you can pass out for a little bit, a few hours. If you're taking one 3-hour plane trip this year, maybe you don't need the flex flap to sit your phone in on the tray table. You could use your hands that you were born with to hold your phone for that one flight. If you're flying over 10 hours, or if you have multiple trips lined up this year that range from 3 to 7 or 8 hours on an airplane, maybe some of these gadgets will provide a little bit more comfort for you. Be sure to choose wisely and bring only what you will use. Most of these gadgets are bulky, take up a lot of room, and are only used in a very small percentage of your trip. What if you buy things on Amazon but then return them? Are you still considered a minimalist who is not owned by their possessions? Let me know in the comments below. Number 2, travel size items that you do not use at home. Here's a journal. If you don't journal at home, you're not going to journal on vacation. Here's a lint roller. I featured this on a few of my videos. I don't lint roll too much at my house, but if you do, maybe this would be a great possession for you to bring. Here's a massage ball. I use this often. If you don't use a massage ball regularly at home, then you probably won't use the massage ball on your next trip. Cool thing about this massage ball is it opens up, splits into 2, and it has a mini massage ball inside. The lesson here is to avoid buying travel size items that you really don't find very useful in your everyday life. The third thing that experienced travelers do not bring on their trip is all the tech. Unless you're running a production company, possibly a YouTube channel, or getting paid to go out and take pictures, you can probably leave the DSLR camera at home. Do not need the video camera. The drone, do you work for Nat Geo? If you know how to use this piece of tech very well, it can replace all these other pieces of tech. And most importantly, you should know how to store, organize, and tag photos with whatever app you are using. But hey, sometimes a 10-foot selfie stick does come in handy. I have traveled with this. I've been that guy walking through a crowded street with this obnoxious piece. Is this tech? You tell me. Now, while we are on the subject of tech, we have 3 watches here. An Apple Ultra watch, which comes in at around $800, a Suunto 9 watch that comes in around $300, and a Casio that comes in around $15. Put some thought into your needs while traveling. If you're going on a 2-week trip to the EU, will it put you at ease to leave your $800 possession behind, which in turn will cause you to leave your charger and cord for that device behind, allowing you to be immersed in your travel and less worried about the vibrations and dings?
Wait, is that you? I can't hear you.
If I choose to take the Suunto Series 9 watch, the battery lasts for up to 14 days. Then when I get back, I can still tell all my coworkers that I walk 25,000 steps every single day. Take that, Bob. What did you do last week? Or this simple, yet classic, inexpensive option of the Casio watch could be a great solution while you travel. You don't need any cords or chargers. And if you do get this Casio ripped off of your wrist by a slick pickpocketer on the streets of your vacation, doesn't really matter because your baguette and cafe probably cost more than this. Coming in at number 4 is clothes. Experienced travelers do not bring too many clothes. If you're traveling for pleasure and vacation, nobody really cares what you're wearing. What you need to do is work hard to develop a capsule wardrobe. And what I mean by that is a group of tops and a group of bottoms that can all be mixed and matched. If you are a very experienced traveler with a little bit of extra money, then you would get merino wool tops. Can be worn multiple days without smelling. They wash and dry very easily. Comment below with your best packing tip when it comes to clothes. Number 5, shoes. Experienced travelers do not bring multiple pairs of shoes. They bring a max 2 pairs. The ones on their feet and one in their bag. If you're fancy, then wear kind of fancy shoes and bring fancy shoes in your bag. If you like doing outdoor adventurous type things, but you still need a pair of shoes to go out with in the evening, then wear your outdoor adventurous shoes on the plane and bring your fancy shoes in your suitcase. Unless you're going to the ball, then running a marathon and hiking a snow-covered mountain, you should be able to abide by the 2-shoe rule. We just went on an Alaskan cruise. We hiked, went dog sledding on a glacier, hiked some more, went out to fancy dinners, and I hit the gym 5 out of the 7 days I was there. I wore 1 pair of athletic shoes on the plane, and I brought a pair of nice shoes for dinner. That's all I needed. Here are a few QHBIs. Don't bring books. We have e-readers, hair dryers, straighteners. Come on, Susan, doesn't the hotel or the Airbnb have all these things already? Full-size toiletry bottles. Come on, we can do better. Multiple jackets. 1 trip, 1 jacket. Sentimental or expensive items, like this $82 wand. Bringing items like this will just stress you out. Cash. Now specifically, I'm talking about traveling out of your own country. For me, I bring about $20 to $50 USD as an emergency fund, because I have my credit card, my debit card, and Apple Pay. If I'm going to a very remote part of the world where they only operate on cash, then I might set up a different plan. But for the most part, you'll have no issues with just a small emergency fund in case you find yourself in a bind. Quick side survey. Drop a comment below. Over-ear headphones while traveling or in-ear headphones while traveling. I'll pin my comment below. Let me know which one you choose when you travel. Here are 5 travel items that can be purchased for much cheaper. Remember, our overall goal is to buy less, not more. But if you just can't help yourself and you gotta purchase something to help make that one trip this year a little bit easier, then these could be good options. If you are a frequent business traveler doing important business things around the world, then you might want to upgrade to a more expensive option that will last you for multiple trips per year. The first item are these gravel travel bottles. I've featured these on the channel before. They are great reusable bottles to put your toiletry products in. Sunscreen, shampoo, conditioner. They have labels. They're very nice. Cost $34 for a set of 4. Or you can get these cheap refillable bottles off Amazon that are a fraction of the cost. You could save about $30 on this purchase. Next up, a waist or hip pack. I do believe this is a very valuable item to have when you're traveling. It makes for easy access of documents in the airport, on trains and planes, and it also can serve as a great day bag for important items and documents when you travel around. We have a $10 option off Amazon. This one is $30 from TomTalk, about $50 from Cotopaxi, and then you can go upwards of $70 or $80 for a hip pack. Like we have done this whole video, I encourage you to think about what you're going to use this for. If it's going to be to store important documents while you're traveling and have easy access to them when you're checking in and out of hotels and when you're in the airport, then I encourage a lower end option. If you're going to use this as your day pack, or maybe you're traveling with a family and you're responsible for carrying all the things. Maybe you're an important business person and you have all the tech that you need to bring. Maybe you would spend a little more on your waist or hip pack. In the end, think about your travel needs and what could be most versatile for you. The tech pouch. This is your mid-range TomTalk option, which costs around $25. You have expensive tech pouches that could be almost $100, or you have the simple tech pouch from Amazon that could be around $10. But if you're not traveling that much and you're really trying to practice that less is more attitude, I would recommend the cheapest one from Amazon. It could save you almost $90. Packing cubes. You have a $100 compression packing cube option, or you have a $30 compression packing cube option. If you are traveling for 7 days this year or taking 3 to 4 trips, then I would highly recommend getting the $30 compression cube option because they will be sitting in your closet collecting dust for the other 350 days out of the year. Toiletry bags. We have this fold down option from REI. Hang up, put all your things in, costs you around $35 to $40. You have this very simple, just open bag option from Packed that you kind of stack out yourself, waterproof option, or you have the plastic bag for $1. Again, if you're trying to keep it simple, then I would recommend getting a kit or a setup that is under $20. And if you really don't care, then pack up all your toiletries in a Ziploc bag. Look, as much as I want to tell you to get the inflatable travel pillow, the over-ear headphones, the turtle neck pillow, and the $800 Apple Watch. Hey Siri, can you tell me the time?
It's 2:41 p.m.
On a serious note, most expert travelers really know how to pare down their wardrobe. And they do that by doing test runs and really envisioning the exact things they're going to use on their vacation. They don't take cold weather gear if they don't need it. They don't take bathing suits, workout clothes, or other frivolous items that they're not going to use on their trip. So I challenge you to try to pack the least amount possible. I know it is hard and sometimes can be slightly stressful, but it will be way more freeing on your trip. If you love travel tips and ideas, check out this video where I break down the top 10 Reddit travel hacks. And don't forget to subscribe to Booked It on Points. It's my wife's travel newsletter. I will put a link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.